Hello everyone, this is Tatiana from Journal Time with T. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're returning. It's great to have you all. Today, instead of doing a plan with me, I wanted to do a little tour slash setup. I don't think it's would really be considered a setup because it's already kind of set up, but I wanted to decorate my inserts for my fountain pen currently inked and my ink swatch collection for all the inks that I have right now. It's not very big at all, which is fine because I'm still kind of a newbie at like fountain pens and stuff, but I figured I wanted to set something up for when I start hopefully being able to collect more inks and more fountain pens this year. It would be really neat to see my collection and the pens that I've used the most and the inks that I've used the most this year. So I figured I didn't want this beauty here, my Camel Traveler's Company notebook, sitting on a shelf because I switched out my everyday carry and I'm no longer using this for my everyday carry. So I figured why not use it for my fountain pens and inks. So let's get started then. So right now it currently just houses 2 notebooks. This first one here is just a lined insert. I got it from Amazon, I believe, like ages ago, so I can't tell you the exact like company I guess that I got it from, but it was definitely Amazon. And it surprisingly, I remember they were pretty cheap, these inserts were, and they hold up to fountain pens beautifully, so that made me really happy. And then the second insert here is just a blank Traveler's Company notebook that comes with the cover when you get it, and this is what I'm going to be using for my actual ink swatches. So right now I only have 4 different color inks, which like I said is fine. I'm hopefully going to grow my collection of inks this year and get a whole range of them so I can switch them out when I want to journal and stuff like that, because I love using the different colored inks when I journal. It just really encourages me to journal more. So currently I have the Waterman Intense Black, the Diamine Writer's Blood. I was gifted the Sailor Shikiori. I think that's supposed to be the color of it, but it's this beautiful blue color. And then the Diamine Eclipse, which I don't know how well they're showing up on camera, but obviously this is a black. This is like a kind of a purplish red, but depending on when the ink kind of starts to like die out in the pen, it becomes more red, which I love. I love the transition. This beautiful blue, and then this Eclipse is like I thought it was going to be a more blue-black, but it came purple, and I really enjoy the purple because it's a really dark purple. I'm not usually a big fan of purples, but this purple I really like. And then for this insert, it's just my currently inked. So I currently have 2 pens inked up right now. I've got 2 TWSBIs. I've got the Smoke Rose Gold in an extra fine nib that is currently inked up with the Diamine Eclipse. And I inked both of these up on the 22nd of January. So they haven't been inked up very long. And then I've got a TWSBI Clear in a medium nib with the Sailor Shikiori color in it. And I'm really enjoying using these in my journal so far. So real quick, I'll just show you my little collection of fountain pens. Like I said, I don't have too many. I currently have 4 right now that I use. So I have my 2 Lamys here. This blue one was actually the first one that I ever got, and I initially got it in a medium nib, which I think it still has. Yeah, it still has a medium nib on it. So I initially got it off of Amazon with the medium nib because I was brand new to the fountain pen world and wasn't sure what nib to get, and from what I was reading, they recommended medium for beginners, and I love it. And I still use this occasionally, but since I've gotten my TWSBIs, this has kind of been on the back burner a little bit, not gonna lie. And then I have my other Lamy here, the black one. This was the second one that I ever got, and I ended up getting this one in a fine because I wanted to see the difference between the medium and the fine, because I tend to write pretty small, and the medium sometimes can be a little too thick for me. And so I love how this one writes too. This one I actually just cleaned out. It was filled with the Diamine Writer's Blood. So I have cleaned and filled this up like 100 times already. The next one that I have is the clear TWSBI here that I was gifted from my friend Sonia. When we were talking about fountain pens one day, she said she wanted to send me one, and I was like, that's so sweet of you. So she sent me this fountain pen, and she sent me the Sailor Shikiori ink, which it's currently inked up with. This one is the medium nib, which I love writing with this one with the medium nib with this ink in it, because the color comes through so amazingly on the paper with this ink in it, because it's a broader nib than the fine and the extra fine, so you can see the ink on it and it looks amazing. I love writing with this pen. It writes so smooth, and I love that it's clear and it's silver because I love silver, and it's awesome. And then my last one here is another TWSBI, and this is the Smoke Rose Gold one, which I had to get. I love anything rose gold. And mostly, I'm not gonna lie, most of the reason why I wanted this, I got this one in the extra fine nib because I write small and I wanted to try out the extra fine nib. But I'm not gonna lie, it matches my wedding bands. So that was like a huge reason why I got it, because rose gold is my thing. And I saw this and I was like, I have to have it. So this one's inked up with the Diamine Eclipse ink. And I love how these TWSBIs write. They are so smooth with the paper. I love that I can see how much ink is left in the barrel, and I love that it holds so much ink. Oh my word, these hold so much ink. Like the Lamys, I thought they held a lot of ink, but when I was using my black one frequently before I got my TWSBIs, I was inking this up like every 3 days. 2 days, 3 days, I had to re-ink it because I was writing so much and I kept running out of ink. So yeah, these are my current fountain pens. I'm in love with all of them, and I'm hoping to expand on them this year, hopefully. All right, but anyway, let's get to the decorating, because sometimes it's nice having plain inserts, but on these ones I didn't want any plain inserts, so let's decorate. I'm actually going to take them out of the cover to do this because I think it'll be a little bit easier in the long run. I'll just leave that on there. So let's start with the currently inked journal. I'm really excited to see how well I fill this up this year and how many inks that I used and when I used it. But see, like, it holds, like the blue kind of went through a little bit, but it surprisingly does fountain pen inks really well for being kind of a relatively cheaper notebook. Okay, let me clip this down here. So I kind of already went ahead, and I have like a little bit of a theme that I want to do, I think, with these. So I took some pretty paper that I had, and I used my letter stamps and just inked, stamped out the names of the notebooks essentially. So this one's going to be my currently inked, so we'll use this one. Okay, and now I have like stickers and stuff like that. I printed these out too. These are my photos that I took. I don't know how well they're showing up on camera. I think the glare might be a lot. Of my TWSBI fountain pens, and then some pretty flowers that my husband had bought me. So I'm going to add these to the covers too. Just for a little something else, Okay, but I think for this one, I have all of these super pretty, I forgot how many I had in here. Okay, these super pretty, like washi flakes. Ooh. This is just, this is the hard part. Like, it's funny because whenever I'm doing my plan with me's and I'm decorating like the inside of my notebook, I don't tend to put a lot of thought when I'm decorating like my weekly spreads and stuff. But give me something like this and I have to like almost overthink it in a sense. Like, I feel like I overthink decorating the covers sometimes, which I guess it's a little bit different than decorating inside because you see this on a daily basis. Like whenever you open up your notebook cover, you see the notebook. So maybe that's why I feel like I overthink it, but that's okay. I don't mind. Okay, so I like that. I think maybe it needs a little something else. I have these stamps here too. Do I want to put a little something? Maybe I want to put a little something there. Maybe like put that like that. Stamp it like that. And also I have a whole thing of like just random scraps of pretty paper. Maybe I'll use some of this. Like these like scraps here are taken from like magazines and old calendars and like cardstock paper and just scraps and bits and bobs that I have around. I don't get anything fancy. Maybe ooh. Oh, that one's got a little bit of water on it. Ooh, maybe I'll put that in there somewhere. Ooh, yeah. So, is everyone staying warm? I know it's been pretty cold out here. If you're in a place that gets a lot of snow, have you been able to stay warm? Have you had any issues with being able to stay warm? It's been so cold here. Like, oh, I like that. And we are in another wind chill advisory today. I think it ends at like 11 this morning, but it started at like midnight last night. And it's like the 3rd or 4th, maybe even the 5th, I think, wind chill advisory that we've had since winter started. It's crazy. I'm so over the cold. I'm ready for spring, like so bad. Ooh. Ooh, I think I just did a thing. Ooh, I think I like that. Y'all like that? I think I like that. Okay, let me get, see, this is, I put so much thought into this. And meanwhile, the inside of my notebook, I'm like, meh. Okay. So I do have this beautiful Delfonics medium utility pouch that maybe I'll do a video on one day if anyone would be interested in, to see what I hold in it, because I actually have quite a bit in here. Alright, so let me get my glue stick and my tape runner, because some of this paper can hold the tape runner and some of it needs glue. So actually I think all of these might need glue now that I think about it, because this is very thin. Yeah, we'll do glue on all of them. I'd rather be safe than sorry. I'm like sitting really awkwardly right now, so it's really funny because last week when I filmed, my husband was home because he actually had a Saturday off for once, which it's been forever since he's had a Saturday off. He usually works 6 days a week. So he had my office chair because he was out in the living room gaming, and it's easier for him to use the office chair. And I was sitting on like a bar stool, just a random bar stool that we have. I don't even know where I got it from or why we have it. And I was sitting on a random bar stool when I was trying to film last week doing the plan with me. And I realized after I filmed and I was listening to it after that, since it brought me up closer to the camera, like I'm pretty much like eye level right now, or actually mouth level, I should say. I'm like mouth level right now with the camera. So when I was listening back to it after I had filmed and I was editing and stuff, I realized that you could hear me so much better when I sat up closer like this. So I'm currently sitting on the bar stool again this week to film because it puts me closer, and I'm hoping that it makes my voice loud again, because I know sometimes my voice can get kind of soft, especially like when the heater clicks on. I have the door to my office closed right now because thankfully all the kitties are sleeping and I don't think they're going to come in here anytime soon to use the litter box. And since the heater's right outside the door, oh my word, I can't get this. It gets really loud when it turns on. So when I sit closer to the mic, it seemed to drown out the noise a little bit better. So I'm hoping that holds true again this week, where it will drown out the noise, because it keeps clicking on, and it will, because it's so cold. Okay, there we go. Smooth, 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 smooth. Perfect. Okay. And then, oops. Whew. And I think I want to do, yeah, we gonna do that. Okay. So yeah, so I'm just currently randomly sitting on a bar stool instead of my actual office chair, because it just seemed to work better. So it's not really the greatest for my posture, but if it helps me hear my voice better and helps all of you hear my voice better, then I'm all for it. I think, yeah, put, oop, ah! Oh yeah, oh yeah, I like how that turns out, or is turning out. Oh yeah. Alright, and let's see, do I still want to put that there? Or do I want to put it up here? No, I think, I think maybe I'll put a sticker up there. I don't know, y'all. I'm struggling. Maybe I will put it up there. I think I kind of like it up there better. Alright. Oh, and for this, for the ink I'm using, I forgot to say, I'll try and link everything that I can think of down below if I know where I bought it from. But I'm using this Versa Magic ink. It's the Midnight Black. This is like one of the only black inks that I have, and I use it because it works really well on the Stalogies, and that's what I use most often, is the Stalogies, because I do my planning and stuff in it. So that's what I have for ink, for black ink, is just this little Versa Magic one. Well, didn't turn out quite as I was hoping, but not bad. And if I don't like it, I can always cover it up with a sticker or some washi tape. Ooh, I've got some pretty washi tape. How did I forget washi tape? Oh my word, what am I doing? Okay. Now what I want to do. Let's try some washi. Let's see. Okay. So, I think I'm gonna use some of this grid washi. And actually, these little plastic things I got from the Dollar Tree. I think they're supposed to hold like hardware and stuff, and I was like, I think those are gonna be perfect for washi, and I was right. I got 2 of them, and they fit pretty much all of my washi in both of them. I'm really excited. All right, so I have a thing for greens. Ooh, but brown? All right, brown or green? Green. Green, definitely. I think green will give it a little bit more color. It's looking kind of bland. And I think I just want to do... that. Ooh, okay. Yep. I like that. I like that a lot. I think this one might be done. I think this one we're gonna call done. I think that's pretty. Oh no, whoa. Where did I put it? Ah! I have the picture here somewhere that I just printed out. Did I lose it? Okay, I'm back. I lost the little pictures that I printed out. Whoops-a-daisy. Okay, so I think I want to use on this one, I think I want to use the picture of my fountain pens and put that somewhere here. Do I want to put it there? Or there? I'm gonna put it right there. Oh yeah. I like how that turned out. Okay. Awesome sauce. Alright, so this one, this one's done. So we're gonna put that off to the side and bring in my ink swatch one. I figured this would be a little bit different than a plan with me, a little change for the week. And it was something that I wanted to do, so I hope y'all enjoy it. All right, here's my little ink swatches. All right. Ooh. I wonder how that would, if I stamp that in the middle there. And then also I want to use this little sticker that, because I ordered my TWSBI off of Goulet Pens, and I want to use this little sticker too. So put that little sticker in the corner, put the stamp in the middle, put ink swatches right there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, and then maybe I can put like those little ear. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, all right. I think that will work. Or do I want to stamp this on a piece of paper? No, I don't think I do. I think I'm just gonna leave it as is. Okay. Sorry if this video is like a little hectic. Get the hair off there. I have too many cats. Always finding their hair everywhere. Like, I swear I can never make a cup of coffee in the morning without one hair ending up in it somehow. Right after I brew it too. Like, it's not even, you know, like a few minutes or more after I brew it. It's like right after I brew it, there's a cat there's a cat hair in my cup. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you have 4 cats, but I can't even drink a cup of coffee without having cat hair in it. Alright, a little nervous to see how that turned out. Oh, could be a little darker, but that's not bad. I can always try and go by. I knew I should have probably put a piece of paper there. Maybe I can still do that. I have all this. I don't even remember where I got this thing. It's got a bunch of different papers in it. I can't even remember where I got it because I've had it for so long. But maybe I can do... I don't know though, because I don't know... I think maybe I'll just leave it. If I want to darken it up a little bit, I can always go back in. I mean, I think that looks pretty cute still. Although I might take just a teeny bit more. Hopefully the sun's not like blinding all of you. I have the curtains open again because even though it's freaking cold outside, we've got some nice sun today, and I'm taking advantage of it. And I moved my desk, so the sun's like in a different spot than it usually is. And my desk isn't sitting underneath the window anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Perfect. And I might go in, like I said, and darken that later with a black pen or something. But for now, I don't mind it. It works well. And I think I'm gonna stick... Okay. Did I want to do... Yeah, I think I want to do that. Give it a little... Or maybe... Bring out my washi. I have way too much washi, and I actually just sold like a whole bunch of washi that was partially used because I have so much washi and I wasn't using it. I still have too much washi. I still have way too much washi. It's like you don't realize, I feel like washi just kind of like multiplies. Like you don't realize how much you have until you're sitting there trying to find one that you want to use, and then you're like, oh wait, like there's just so much. Alright, and I think I want to do that right there. I think that looks super cute. Okay, and I definitely want to put my little Goulet pen pupper. I don't want to rip it. Okay. He is gonna go down in the corner. He's so cute. Ooh, the pupper. Okay, and I want to put this somewhere too. How do I want to do this? Ooh, maybe I can put a little bit of, no, because I don't want to use the same paper. I got a sticker in here. So like just a little, I don't know if I want the lines. Maybe I want the grid. I think that's what I'll do. I'll make that a little bit, or actually let's rip it. Where do I want to put it? Underneath. Oh, why am I second guessing all of this? Why am I making this so hard? So maybe I won't darken that. I'm just gonna leave that as is. I don't think I want right. Ooh, I've got this pretty paper too. I got at one point for maybe, ooh, okay. I think I have an idea. Okay, so do that, and put that like right there. I think that'll look great. Okay. I got my tape runner out, but I think I'm just gonna use glue for all of these. I know this paper could handle the tape runner, but I'm getting it all over my desk. I don't even know if this is the right way, but we're gonna put it on. It's probably upside down, all the words on it. I've always wished I could learn another language. Although my language that I would love to learn would be Italian, because I am Italian. My great-grandfather on my dad's side actually came like right off the boat from Italy. And I was always a little sad after I found out that he, you know, since my great-grandfather came off the boat from Italy to America, he knew how to speak Italian because obviously he was from Italy, but he never taught my grandfather. So my grandfather never taught my father, and my father could never teach me. So, but I think it was just because it was at that time where, you know, they moved to America and they wanted to assimilate more, and so they just weren't teaching it. And now it would just be a very valuable skill to have, to be able to speak another language. But that's okay. Ooh, that looks cute. Okay, I'm really happy. I think this is complete. I think. Yeah, no, it's complete. I thought maybe it might be missing something. If it is, I might add it later on. Okay. So here are the two. I think they came out really cute. What do you guys think? So let's get them back in my cover. I'm so happy that I found a use for my Camel Traveler's Notebook cover, because I did not want it to just sit on the shelf. It's too pretty of a cover to just sit, and it just wasn't working out for me as an everyday carry, as much as I love this cover. So I'm really glad that I found a use for it. I don't think I need this right now, so we're gonna put it down the middle. All right, so my currently inked, with my two that are currently inked, and my ink swatches. I've got my 4 inks there. Cool beans. I'm happy with how those turned out. I think that's all for today's video then. If you have any questions on where I got anything, let me know in the comments below. I will try and link all of the products I can that I used in this video. There's quite a lot, and some of them I've had for a while, so I don't know if I'll be able to find them. But I will try and link all of them in the description box, so if you don't see anything there that you question on where I got it, leave me a comment, let me know, and I'll try and find the link for you. But thanks for hanging out with me today and watching me and helping me decorate my covers. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and thanks for stopping by. Bye everyone!